Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to be walking you through some of the biggest levers that you can pull in your outbound campaigns to generate additional results from results you're already getting very, very easily. It's something I try to incorporate into a lot of my campaigns and my client campaigns. Yeah, if you don't know who I am, my name is Liam. I run an outbound agency, MTOS, and we send over 90,000 emails a day. It's around 2 million emails a month, give or take. So it's just a little something that I picked up along the way. So I'll get right into it now. So this is a very shittily drawn word, but as you can see on my screen here, the word is content. And this leaks into a lot of buying potential and what people try to look for when buying. And this is something I've noticed. Just a little bit of backstory, right? The reason this has come up is, first of all, I did it a little while back in one of my campaigns, and I quite literally booked 40 calls in, it was, I think, in the realm of a week. It was between 30 and 40 calls in a week. I was very busy, to say the least. And then it kind of resurfaced recently because I did some consulting work for another lead gen agency, and we were kind of like trading blows and going back and forth, and we were just kind of talking about it. So I thought it would be just an interesting video to make. And we were just talking about how content is a big lever you can pull, not even like, I guess, just in outbound, although it really, really helps. It can also leak into every other channel. So ads as well. It's mainly outreach and ads. Those are the two ways you're kind of working through everything. And those three in tandem are incredibly, incredibly powerful. Just a bit of context. So this other lead gen, we were just discussing generating leads in a particular space, and I won't say, well, directly specifically, because obviously we're gotta keep it slightly private. But they said a majority of their market was on LinkedIn. LinkedIn. And going through this, they were like, "Yo, we sent 4 messages to our market with like this was a little bit ago, right? And it was like probably like a month or two. He literally said to me, he was like, um, we sent 4 messages to a market. He had building a little bit of a brand, and he got one client from those 4 messages on LinkedIn. And obviously that was through outbound, but he also had a bit of a brand built up on LinkedIn as well. And additionally, this is also going to leak into what I'm doing. So I do YouTube, and one of the biggest levers, or one of the biggest things I've done in my campaigns, is very simply just linking my YouTube inside my channel, or inside of my emails, or inside of anything I'm kind of doing. And it creates a little bit of an ecosystem where, like, let's say yes, we have a client. So let's say someone gets an email from me, right? And it's like, hey, buy stuff, right? And it's like, I can help you make money. Wonderful. Can we all nowadays? But it's like, hey, buy stuff, and it's like, okay, check out YT, right? And then basically you link your YT in here. And one of the beautiful things that you will see, the yek. So one of the beautiful things you're going to see is with a YouTube link. So there's obviously other links where there's LinkedIn, there's maybe your X, and it just depends. With YouTube, it doesn't count as a link inside of an email. So when I'm writing my emails now, I can do PS, hey, you should check out my YouTube here, and you at Liam Yek. And I'm telling you, the amount of people that come back to me and they say, holy shit, I just watched a couple of your videos. I love the hustle. Let's talk. Let's book a call. And it's that little bit of, wow, this guy has posted on his channel talking for, I have some videos on my channel that are for 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes. It's just the numbers, like, they're just long videos. And if you don't know what you're doing, you can't really talk for literally any amount of time. Most people are dumbasses. So it's a little bit of a reinforcement, if that makes sense. My thumbnails, they could probably use some work, but whatever. It's fine. We'll figure it out as we go along. But yeah, so hey, buy my stuff, and then basically check out my YouTube. And what they'll do is they'll be like, oh, okay. So they'll copy and paste it, and they'll go, YouTube at Liam Yek. And I'm going to do this in incognito because I obviously have searched up my name. Don't shoot me, it. Yes. And look, the first thing you see is, oh shit, look at all these, like this guy is like posting videos on YouTube, and then the customer journey is what this is looking like. You'll put into YouTube, you'll look around, you'll be like, oh, okay, so this is his YouTube. How many videos has he posted? Does he have many subscribers? And yeah, so look at this here. Look, he's like, oh, does he have many subscribers? You're going through the YouTube. Oh, he's posted a couple of videos, a couple of views here. By the way, this video is really good. I would 100% watch it. Like I know I'm just like riffing myself here, but this is a really good video. And if you miss out on it, you're missing out on unlimited amounts of leads. But just continuing on, right? And this guy's always posting. He's like posting, and he's like, okay, what has this just reinforced in me? First of all, this person has made a claim inside of the email. Can he back the claim of, can this person do X, Y, and Z? It's like, okay, he has now officially just backed the claim that you understand what you're talking about. And it's edging in that little bit past the competition, saying, hey, I do know what I'm talking about. I'm the industry expert. I'm pretty sure I can make you money. And you just need to talk to me about it, right? And we'll see. So that's it. And then they'll click around here, like, oh, okay, so look, we have all this stuff. And then you go to the website. It's like, oh, okay, so now we're on the website. You're kind of looking around. It's like, okay, there's more stuff about him, a couple of stats, and then you look at this like landing page setup, case studies, videos. Has he worked with other people like me? And then you start mapping out the customer journey that is absolutely crucial to getting someone to buy from you, right? And for some reason, this is not loading and it's fucked up. And maybe it's because I'm on incognito. I'm going to figure that out after this video. And then look, and it links back. And then the next thought process is, okay, this guy has just reinforced that he knows what he's talking about. What is his claim again? Okay, I can help you book XYZ amount of calls. We do it by sending 200 to 400,000 emails a month, let's say. And it's like, okay, so is this something I need now? So if it's something they'll need and you've just reinforced, now you can go into the call, or sorry, they'll go back to the email and they'll be like, okay, just watch some videos, love to learn more. And it's just, now you're adding people just into your ecosystem, you're getting people in, and it builds a connection between you and just them before even doing anything. It is a fascinating sequence. And again, this came up because we were talking about LinkedIn at all. And let me see if I can find this for you guys. But studio. I need to show you guys. So one of the main, I wouldn't say objections, but one of the main thoughts going through my head when I started YouTube was, holy shit, I'm not cut out for this. I can't put my face on the internet. Do people actually want to listen to what I have to say? And it's like, okay, like there is that type of person. It's like, yes, at the beginning there really wasn't. So I'm going to show you what my YouTube channel was at the beginning. So if you go, like, if you reverse it to oldest video, my beginning videos were like, they were like you'll see them. One of them was like about FIFA, and one of them was some make.com builds here. So let me see if I can go one more. So you'll see we have like some automations and some build outs. This is just from the YouTube here. And obviously we've gone back to the the wonderful thumbnails. I still have that black shirt. I think I would say it's the same one. This shit has lasted me God knows how long. And my first video from here that you'll see. And look at this, I had an introduction to how to grow online. This is, I remember some of this stuff. The 5th of April 2024 is the first video you're going to see from like me specifically. That is 1 year ago now. April, May, June, July, August, September. It's like what, a month and a half, or a year and a half now. So I've been trying to create content for a year and a half, and obviously I'm still kind of like going at it, taking it seriously. And as you keep going, like you start picking up videos, you start understanding like some of how the SEO works, and you start getting videos that people actually really want to watch. But the reason I'm bringing this up is this is a year and a half ago. That does not include this shit. um, I went. So if any of you have ever watched like Hamza or First Man or a few of these other like talking videos with, oh, like we're gonna become a self-improvement, whatever the fucking all this bullshit that I never really uh I never really went into, right? So if we look at this here, I posted a lot of these videos, and these are even older than the ones that are on the channel right now. And the idea was to just get talking and just start talking about random stuff on the channel, and just exercise the muscle of, okay, I can talk on camera. I'm actually not going to die, and no one really cares about what I have to say for now. And I posted a lot of these videos. I think it was like 30 or 40. I don't even know. We have the number here somewhere. Yeah, it's like 30 or 40 of these videos of just like me just talking to the camera, and this was me. Like, as you can see, I'm in a bathrobe here. I'm, well, a robe, whatever. I'm in my jumper. I have some headphones on in my room, talking. And obviously now the upgrades, we have upgrades and lighting and all this stuff. That's very awesome. But you just need to get talking on camera, and this also doesn't include. Uh, I'm not going to bring it up here, but I had an it was like a podcast or something. It was like building in college. Again, it was just to practice talking ability and talking to the camera, because if you don't begin, you're never going to get anywhere. So I'm looping this back around to this, like, okay, so like getting content to buy. So when you look at the customer journey, we talked about it. It's like, hey, buy my stuff, checks out the YouTube, go to the landing page, and then if they're convinced enough, then they'll reply to email. Reply. And then like if they're convinced enough, they'll go back to reply to email, and you have a call booked. So yeah, so I think I said this already, but if you have a YouTube, if you have a client, if you have anybody that has a YouTube, one of the easiest ways is to just put a PS line of, hey, check out my YouTube here. That's one. um, to basically generate more leads. And it's quite possibly the most instantaneous thing you could possibly have. Even if they have a business YouTube, anything that reinforces the fact that they are a company, that you can look at some of their videos and there's some case studies on there, it does wonders for every single campaign you could possibly be running. Additionally on that, it gets a bit weirder when it goes into Twitter and it goes into LinkedIn, and you need to leverage, I guess, a couple more like data points, if that makes sense. Or like when you put it in the email, you have to there's a little trick we do where if it's mtos.com, like let's say this is this.com, right? All you do is you add like a space in between here. So if you add a space, it'll then separate it and it'll change it from a link to a non-link, just because it's not actually a full link at that point. Um, That's a little trick that we used to do, but it does come off as a little, what's the word? Scandalicious, scammy. So yeah, try to veer away from that. If you really need to send like the LinkedIn, if you want to send the if they have a Twitter or anything like that, and you want to put it in, the follow-up email is a good place to put it as well. Just because you've already inboxed, and if you've inboxed once, it increases the chances of inboxing on the second one. And it's like, okay, you've already landed, you're kind of a safe sender, they've opened your email, nothing bad has happened, we're kind of like, we're okay for now. So that's the other kind of cycle, I would say, in terms of this. So the TLDR in this entire video is definitely start putting out some content on YouTube. And if you do anything like that, I guarantee your sales or anything will go up. And if you work with anybody that has it, consider yourself lucky, because it converts so much higher. So yeah, appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, drop a sub, and I'll have more videos coming out like this. And if you're a B2B company and you have a large market, we're sending 200 to 400,000 emails for people as of right now per month, and we have a guarantee of 20 to 30 calls, depending on what your market looks like. But I hope you guys have a great day. If there's anything else, bye.